Hi everyone, from a very muggy Sunday, what am I saying, Sydney afternoon. Today's Wednesday and I've been busting to stamp that little piñata, and so today I want to get some business out of the way first. Celebration is on, as I've been harping on. You can earn rewards for every $90 you spend. If you spend $180, you can choose a $180 reward, or you can choose two $90 rewards. More bang for your buck. But Stampin' Up have released 10 more items. So from the 1st of February to the end of February, there are 10 additional free rewards that you can choose from. Now these actually are in the current catalogue, so do not use the catalogue number if you want to add it as a celebration reward. You must use these numbers here. You can see this on my online store. It'll come up with a big banner, more to celebrate. So you can have a look at those. There's a kit. There's two kits actually. There's two spools of this white frayed ribbon. There's two punches to choose from, two embossing folders, and I'm going to be using this one today. There's some masks, and there's some beautiful paper called Enjoy the Journey, which is in the current catalogue. Everything is in the current catalogues. And for the $180 reward, you can have a stamp set and die set. Two items, so that's really good. So have a look for that banner in my store and it will show you those up close. This is not very good. I just printed it from my catalog, from my printer, and it's not really that great. So, but do check the numbers and make sure you're ordering accordingly. Now, the other thing that they are going to have, which will start in March, are some online exclusive products. So these are not in any catalogues. You won't see them in any catalogues. They are like the kits. The kits are only available online. So you will need to have a look in my store from the 1st of March. Okay. But there's a collection, and of course they're all available separately. So you can have this bundle, which is beautiful. It's called Irresistible Blooms. I hope you can see that. And these very interesting dies. Now I've ordered this collection and it's coming this week, so when it comes I will do a little video on that for you. And we've got these loose frosted dots. Now they're loose, so you need to actually attach them with either a glue dot or some glue. And these beautiful 6x6 designer series paper called Hello Irresistible. Now there's also these other items. There's some metallic foil designer series paper. There's also a set of 3 embossing folders, and this really handy alphabet stamp set. So it's got numbers, it's even got some little leaves and things like that in there. So they will be available on the 1st of March. Demonstrators can order these now. That's one of the perks of being joining. So sorry guys, you'll have to wait till March, but yeah, I can't wait to get a hold of these. I think that's very interesting, so we'll see. Stay tuned. So today we're going to make that little piñata card. Now I made a couple earlier the other day, and I just thought I'd show you. They're so cute. I just popped those little tacos up. I hope you can see those. Look at his cute little face. He's giving her a wink. And really easy to colour with the blends, so I hope that's in camera. This one is really nice. This is the back of one of the papers. The hats I cut out and glued those on, but you can add different faces to them. They're so cute. Had a lot of fun doing that. I love colouring in, and these didn't take very long, and I even fussy cut them all out. So there you go. This is a bit of vellum, and I've kind of distressed it to go along with this piece of DSP that I've distressed. Anyway, they're on my Facebook page if you want to have a close look at those. So today I'm going to make the Piñata one. Now, I've already done a few little bits and pieces. I've been out today. It's like the first time I've been back since I had shingles, so I'm still not 100%. Hang on, I just had to have a drink. But I went to bingo today and it was a waste of time because I didn't win. Boo. Anyway, so I came home. I thought, you know what? I better make a card. That'll make me feel better. So I've cut out these bits and pieces. Now, these papers are one of the $180 rewards that are in the little Stampin' Up! Celebration catalogue. And they're really lovely colours and really bright. So I thought I'd just use some bits and pieces that I had and make this little fun Piñata card. So I've got some things in my mind, and I'm making this on the fly, as they say. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So I've got a bit of music playing. Hopefully that's not too loud, but yeah, I like to have music playing. So I've cut this piece, and I do believe it's 13.8 by 9.5, and it's going to fit onto the card front like that. But we are going to glue these strips on, and then I'm going to emboss it. And this is one of the new rewards that are available. It's I think it's called Hive 3D embossing folder. So let's see how that goes. So I just want to glue all these together. Oh, and yeah, there's a new host code, so you can go to my store there if you want to order anything, or you want to check out the catalogs. Go there. That will also take you to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, blah blah, Pinterest, whatever. So have a look at that. Now I'm going to just glue these. Now I cut these out and I thought, you know what, that'd look really cute if I just did them on the diagonal. And I like the liquid glue because I've got that wiggle room. So these were just bits and pieces I've cut out. Okay. So no real measurements for these, except for this front here. So then I just thought I'd get some of these random pieces and put them down like that. So if you do your corner one first and the rest of them are straight, if you just butt them up, you won't have a problem getting those angles straight. So all I did was I had a square and I just cut it on the diagonal. I didn't measure the diagonal. I just made sure that it went from there to there. And you can see my little pencil mark there, which I'll rub off. Just rub that off there. I think it's almost time for a new desk topper here. This one's getting pretty grubby actually. But anyway, I'll press on. So just a couple of strips of card DSP. So I think we'll put the orange next to the blue. Now I'm going to trim these off obviously, so just like that. Maybe like that. I like the green. I really like the green. Yeah, okay, we'll do the green next. Oh, we were going to do the green next. Uh-oh. Luckily, it's the same on the back. Oh dear. This is just indicative of my day. Didn't win bingo. Oh dear. Anyway. Alright, so there, that's on there. And that's all glued down. Now I'm going to trim this off. I haven't got my my little scissors because they are in my bag from the class we had on Sunday. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in here and trim them off. Now I hope you can see this. I'm just lining up that there, and I'm just chopping that down straight in the bin. And this one here, because it goes over that corner, just a little bit there, just chop that off straight in the bin. Ouch, dropped something. Oh, I've had a week already, and it's only Wednesday. Anyway, so there, that's lovely and chopped up. Now I wanted to emboss that just to give it a bit of extra texture. I have no idea what this is going to look like, okay? So I thought what I'd do is I would just quickly emboss it and see how it turns out, just to give it a bit of interest. So Stampin' Up logo up, and I'll just emboss that, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just talk amongst yourselves. Just listen to the music. Oops, that's not it. Okay, now I have an electric cutting and embossing machine because I've got a crappy shoulder and a crappy hand. But look at that, look at the texture on that. Really pleased with the way that's turned out. And it kind of cements those pieces in. So yeah, that's fun. I really like that. So yeah, that is Hive 3D embossing folder. So free if you spend $90, or you can buy it in the current annual catalogue. So yeah, very interesting. Okay, so we've got this. So that's that done. That's going to go on the front of our card like that, and we'll just pop that over there because now we're going to do some stamping and some colouring. Now, I learnt something this week that totally blew my mind. I love colouring with the colouring in pencils, the watercolour pencils. But on the basic white, water is not, you can't put too much water on. And even though we have our blender pens, sometimes if you're scrubbing away getting that colour to blend, it actually peels the cardstock. I mean, that is best for heavier cardstock. But I learned that you can use the colour lifter from the alcohol markers. So I'm going to try this today. And yeah, so in conjunction with the blends, I'm going to be using the watercolour pencils. So the other thing I have been doing now lately is curving my photopolymer stamps. So this is the die that I want to cut this out of. So I've just curved that to the shape of the die, of the circular die, and I'm going to cut it out using this. So, and I'm going to cut out another one using this one. And these are from the Stylish Shapes dies. Both of these shapes are from the Stylish Shapes dies. So what I want to do is I want to stamp that, oops, in there. So I'm not wasting this piece of cardstock. So I'm going to stamp this in the Memento Black. Haven't used this before, so I will need I will need just a little piece of scrap paper to try it out on first. Little Mr. Piñata. Sometimes when you first get your photopolymers, the ink doesn't really stick to it, so I like to give it a bit of a stamp a few times. You can also just give that a wipe with your chamois. Mine is not damp, so we won't worry about that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's going to stamp now. So we'll have another test run. And I've got my Stampin' Pierce mat. Stampin' Pierce mat, very important when you're using the photopolymer stamps. Okay, I'm going to say that's okay. Now I like to do this upside down so I can see if I need any ink in other areas. So it's always good to do that. So I want to cut that out there. Now, pardon me if my head gets in the way. Now I want to do this towards the bottom because I want to put some confetti and stuff towards the top. So straight down, hold it for a second, just light pressure. The mat pushes back and gives you the cushioning you need for that. There we go. Oh, not too bad. And what else did I want? Oh, the confetti. So I want to do the confetti. Again, it hasn't been stamped, so we'll give that a bit of a go. That looks better. Right. Now it's going to be cut out, so it doesn't matter if it's outside the circle. So I just want to have this going like that. And I'm turning the stamp so that you're getting a different part of it each time. That looks good. Yep, I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Now, I wanted to use this ribbon. I don't know why. I just felt like I wanted to use this ribbon. So I wanted to tie in the Evening Evergreen. So I'm going to stamp the sentiment in Evening Evergreen just to tie it in. So now this stamp set comes, this greeting comes from the Peaceful Moments stamp set, and there's some really nice greetings, assorted greetings in there. So have a look at that one. That is in the annual catalogue. Just have a stamp of that. Oh, we don't need the mat. We don't need the mat for that. Right, now I want to put this up here somewhere because I want to cut it out of there. Okay, not sure if it's going to allow me to do that, but there we go. Happy with that. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, so that's our stamping done for the front of the card. Now we can do some colouring, and this is the thing that really blew me away this week. I was watching Patty Bennett, who's extraordinary artist in her own right, and Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US, and she did a video on this, but she said she saw it at Stampin' Up! In the US, one of the presenters brought this up, and it's a brilliant tip. So I need another drink. Just give me 2 seconds and I'll be with you. Sorry, it's really hot and steamy here. Okay, so I chose colours from those papers, which were Mango Melody, Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, and Balmy Blue, and Granny Apple Green. What did I do with the Granny Apple Green? Granny Apple Green. And I wanted the Piñata to be white. Now, when you're colouring white, you need to give it a bit of contrast. So grey to the rescue. So this is how you can shade something that will make it look white. So these are our beautiful watercolour pencils. This one's in basic grey. They're very soft, they're very easy to use, and I'm going to show you how, in conjunction with the colour lifter, we're going to do this. Now, I haven't done this before. I mean, I had a little practice on a scrap of paper, so fingers crossed it'll be all right on the night. So where there would be shadow, which is under his body here, because his legs are in the back there, I'm going to pretend the light's coming from this side. So, and this animal is rounded sort of thing, so we want a little bit there, we want a bit there, we definitely want some under here, and I'm just lightly colouring this, a little bit down there, a bit down here, and on his nose. We might leave his nose because I might colour his nose in a different colour. But definitely his little ears. And this is where I was blown away. Colour lifter. Just make sure it hasn't got any colour on it. And now it darkens the paper because it's wetting it with alcohol, but once the alcohol dries off, you will see what the effects are. Game changer. Game changer, I tells you. Now, if it starts to pick up too much colour, just clean it off. So we want a little bit under here. So you can see I'm just doing little circles. And it kind of melts the colour. Just melts it. Now I'm going to hold it up. I haven't done his ears yet, but that's what it looks like. It's kind of just smoothed that colour out. The paper's not pilling because this is alcohol, and yeah, it is working. It's smoothing the colour out, and it's giving me that great shading. So yeah, I was absolutely rapt when I saw that. There we go, colour lifter. Now I've got a couple more things I want to colour in here. I want to colour in, I think I might make him this beautiful Calypso Coral. So I'm doing that one in the pencil, and I'm going to use the colour lifter to blend that out. So there you can see how the pencil's gone on, and now I'm going to smooth it over. I will hold it up and you can see the difference. It's just amazing. As I said, game changer, absolute game changer. So thank you, whoever did that on stage somewhere in the US. And thank you to Patty Bennett for explaining it and demonstrating how to do it. Okay, now Calypso Coral, I want to do I think I'll do that Calypso Coral too. I'm just using the fine point here and I'm barely touching it, as you can see. Let's see what else we've got. Granny Apple Green. Granny Apple Green. Mango Melody. We might do this one, Mango Melody. This one, Calypso Coral. Very quick colouring in. And this one, Coastal Cabana. Again with the colour lifter. I'm just using the bullet tip point. Okay, now I want to colour in some of these lollies, so I'm just going to randomly colour these in. So just bear with me, because again, I don't think I can talk and colour at the same time. Yeah, not really. I think I'll use the Bermuda Bay in the blends. It is a bit darker, but you get the gist. And some Granny Apple Green. And some Calypso Coral. Just nice bright colours, because that's what comes out of the Piñata. We might do this one, Calypso Coral. And this one, Granny Apple Green. And it's not perfect, and you know what? It doesn't have to be. And if I want to, I can do some streamers. Just colour the streamers. Do a nice Calypso Coral one here. Some of these are not going to even make it on the finished product, but it doesn't matter. Isn't that fun? Look at that. It's so much fun. I'll do another one of these ones over here. Now, let's have a look. Okay, there's one there that needs to be coloured. And we'll do that one. We'll do that one Calypso Coral too. I really like Calypso Coral. I don't use it enough, I must say. Okay, now I'm going to cut these out. So I'm going to use some tape to hold that in place. Now, I might just go this way so that I can tuck that one in behind the die cut. All will become clear in a minute. So we'll put that one on there. We'll put this one on here. Now I'm just using the removable tape. I just like to use the removable tape just so nothing moves. Right, I'm just going to cut that out. I'll be 2 shakes. Oops, that's moved. Did I say so nothing moves? Yeah, I did. Right. Let me start that again. Right. Take this piece off here and redo it down here. Okay, take 2. I'll be back. Okay. Stuck. Where is my craft knife? Right. Okay, so let's put this card together. So we've got our fun, embossed, really colourful piece here. We've got our focal point here that picks up all of our colours. And we've got our greeting. So we might play around with that. Plus we've got our ribbon. So we might do something with our ribbon. I might just do something here. We'll see. They are the worst scissors in the world. Right. Now I'm going to pop that up. So we'll glue this down. Now this is very lumpy and bumpy, so we definitely need liquid glue. Okay. Card opens which way? Yes. So bit of a border. Now I'm just going to hold that down for a minute because going through the embossing folder, sometimes it can get a little bit warped. So we'll just hold that for a second. And put some dimensionals on this. Oh, I've already got happy birthday. Don't need this. That's good because I was wondering where I was going to put that. Okay. Jeez. Don't know what I'm thinking today. Obviously the heat's getting to me. So I thought I might just do one of these things. Put that on there. Put that on there like that. Yep, that looks like fun. Okay, so we need some glue dots. We need some dimensionals. Where are the dimensionals? Where are they? Need big ones. Right, got big ones. Now I want to put a glue dot on this ribbon just to hold it in position. So one glue dot there. Hold that in position. Pretty much like that. There we go. We'll put another glue dot on the back of that. And then we can put our popped up focal point. Don't you love a new little sheet of these things, these dimensionals? So now where is that? That is there. So we'll put one there. Because I don't want to put them too close to the ribbon and squash the ribbon, if you knew what I mean. I mean, the flat part of the ribbon's okay, but yeah. Okay, let's get these off. Oh, these aren't too bad today. Okay, and we can just pop this up here. Is that straight? Happy birthday. Ray, get my my ribbon scissors and just cut these off. And there we have a fun little piñata card to go with our other little taco cards. I shall keep this for another card. So we've got our fun little brightly coloured piñata card. We've got these other three that I did the other day, pre-babysitting, because I knew nothing was going to happen that day. What a lot of fun. Yeah, I can see heaps of things. But watercolour pencil and the Blends Colour Lifter, it gets the thumbs up from me. Look at the shading on that piñata. Look at that shading there, like not shading, but it blended that perfectly. So that's 2 thumbs up from me for that technique. So yeah, very, very fun little set. It's called Taco Fiesta. You can put little faces on them, on all of them. So yeah, have a look for that one. And don't forget, if you spend $90, you're entitled to a $90 celebration reward. So do have a look at those and work out what you'd like for if you do spend $90 at least. So there's our little card. The others are up on my Facebook page, and I hope you really enjoyed that. I'm going off to cool down now because I'm very, very hot. Okay, bye. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, see ya. Bye.